biggest issue facing Chugach today is obviously gas supplies. It's an issue facing both Chugach, but not only Chugach, but the entire rail belt, the gas utilities and all the power utilities.
We have all heard the concerns about Cook Inlet gas supply, and we know that 80% of our generation is gas. And so for sure we have to work on that and look at that and come up with a short-term and long-term solution for how we change up our generation mix.
While the board has adopted renewable goals and that work is underway on those initiatives, currently 80% of our generation is delivered through natural gas. And interruption in power service is not an option. So we need sound and prudent decision to bridge us to when we have achieved our renewable goal, which will also diversify our generation mix.
But we need to do it in a way that's very balanced so that we can continue to provide affordable energy, affordable electricity to our members, and still meet some of the long-term goals of the organization.
Real work of planning a transition to the next generation of our generation resources is going to be a very interesting and complex undertaking.
Even though the board and Chugach is committed to transitioning to clean energy and carbon reduction, that will take some time. There's significant investment in infrastructure that needs to take place. There's technical advancements that need to take place. It's critical for Chugach to have security with gas supplies long-term to be successful in the transition to clean energy. You know, I would say that Chugach has had many accomplishments this last year. I'm particularly proud of the integration progress that the Chugach team has made following the acquisition of ML&P. There's been a lot of hard work involved in that, but it's really been quite remarkable. And the results have been that there's been considerable savings to our members through economies and efficiencies.
Excited and proud for our membership engagement. We have the second year going of the Membership Advisory Council. We have full committees for our Elections Committee and our Bylaws Committee and our Nominations Committee. We have lots of members showing up at our board meeting and lots of people speaking to us and emailing us. I love how engaged the members are, and I think that's our greatest accomplishment this year.
Well, I believe the continuing merger, successful merging of ML&P and Chugach into a single entity. The lights have stayed on, the rates, the revenues have stabilized, and it's been done safely and without incident.
I would say the most notable and exciting and important work the board has undertaken is the strategic planning in September, and we subsequently approved the strategic plan for the next 5 years, which for the first time includes a renewable portfolio goal.
As a board member, I'm really proud of how we handled the last year. We did a really good job, I think, of stabilizing the organization in some difficult times. We were coming out of the COVID crisis. We were coming out of the acquisition, and we were working on integration. We hired a new CEO, and I think we've done just an excellent job. I think the new CEO has done an excellent job.
I think that the best thing that we can look at from 22 overall is the financial results that we achieved. We demonstrated that we really could realize the savings and the efficiencies of integrating the two legacy sides of Chugach into one entity.
Well, we always talk about how we're member-led, and we can't do that if the members don't show up. And so I think it's really important as a co-op that we have a board that's elected from the membership and that our committees are full of members, that we do our membership survey, that members feel like they can come and talk to us about what's important to them. Otherwise, we can't structure the company and look at our goals in a way that makes sense for our members.
By having more members participate, it surely lets us know, gives us the feedback from the community. What do people want? We have our own personal views, but we surely want to know what the people who, frankly, we're providing these services to want.
We just finished up the first year of our member advisory committee, and it's a large group of members that have really provided a lot of great input to the board on things that they think that we should be working on. And when members are informed, they understand the issues, and a better understanding helps us make good decisions from a board level and what direction the organization needs to go.
Member engagement is so critical to Chugach, and particularly to the board. I find that when members are involved, when they come to the board meetings, when they provide their input, it really helps me, and I know that it helps the board in making the best decisions they can make, the policy decisions that will affect our members.
The members are who we are serving, and the members are the ones who choose the directions through the board of directors to meet all those challenges that we have coming down the road. What will the generation mix look like? That is influenced directly by the board of directors that the membership elects.
Going back to the principles of the co-op business model, co-ops are ran and controlled by the members who actively participate in policy setting, decision making, and therefore we're a better co-op and more effective co-op by working with our members together and having our members' input.